We are community watchdog media based here in Las Vegas, where we were born and raised. We are a team of 10 people. We own a food truck business, which this company falls under its LLC. We are here to talk about a video later on about what goes on down there at Fremont Street with the security. We don't exploit our community or our viewers or anybody with clicks and views. We are media. We go out and film it as it happens, unscripted, uncensored. We really don't like editing and uploading videos. We tell you how it is. You see through our camera lens what goes on here in Las Vegas that isn't scripted, ain't clipped. So all monetary donations that we receive goes to give back to our community. This is water. This is water that's going to be distributed in a live feed after this video. This is cold water for the unhoused. We also give out Narcan. We carry Narcan. This is a case of Narcan here. That is a case of Narcan. These are test strips. These are snacks we will be handing out today later on. All of our team members, as you know, wear high visibility shirts, as in orange or green. We wear hats. We wear body cams. You want water? You want water? We give back to our community. All funds raised through the Cash App goes 100% to the community. We're not like some of those other people that get on camera here in Las Vegas, exploit the views, and think they have to get paid for walking around turning on their cameras and stuff like that. We actually give back to the community. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do a live feed after this video. Links to our Cash App will be in the description. Email address will be in the description of this video if anybody wants to reach out and get a hold of our legal team. We do have a legal team, so anybody that wants any questions or anything like that can go through our legal team if they want to. We are represented by a legal team. So that being said, let's get on to the video in regards to Fremont Security and agility. So if you Google and look up agility, you'll see what that means. It means being on the spot, quick, witty, you know, noticing how to deter the difference between this and the difference between that. So we're going to do agility test in a minute and see if, you know, when you get hired as Fremont Security, do you run around and understand there's bad apples in any company, you know, from government down to the public, librarians. So if you're going to act as a group, as a whole, as rogue, that follows under the color of law. And the color of law, here's the description of the color of law. We are media, and when I say media, we don't hide who we are. But I don't like being approached. I don't go to Fremont Street 5 days, 7 days a week. I go down there when there's events going on. I'm respectful. I don't bother nobody, and I don't expect to be bothered. But impeding my flow, stopping me, or even telling me directives isn't going to fly with my community watchdog media group. That's not going to happen. We don't bother nobody. We are press. We are media. We fall under a different criteria. So for security to tell me that my money pod is a tripod versus what an actual tripod is, you know, clowns, how they get down in our town. Oh, that's a bad joke. That's tasteless. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, this is an orange. This is an orange. This is an apple. Orange, apple. Different types of fruits. Apple, orange. Understand, I know what the ordinances are on the Las Vegas Fremont Street, and I know what the rules are. They differ from the ordinances. Like I said, when we go down there, we're in high visibility gear. We don't hide who we are. I don't like being stopped and approached by security. There is a written rule where you can't have tripods down there. This is a tripod. The feet fold out. A tripod. I get it. It's a tripping hazard. You know, I don't use tripods. This is a monopod. A monopod. Yes, it has feet that attach to it to fold out, but you're also in full control of it, and it's in front of you, and ain't nobody tripping over it. If you're going to trip over this monopod that doesn't impede anybody's movement, then they're going to be tripping over me. I know it sounds petty, but know the difference between an apple and an orange, a tripod and a monopod. If you go to Google monopod to buy one or a tripod, they're under different names. Monopod, tripod, okay? This is a selfie stick. This is the AI selfie stick. Do you think Fremont Security would have a problem with me carrying this around? You might say, no. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Like I said, do you know the difference between an apple and an orange? This is an AI camera tripod. You know, what I mean by tripod, it extends. And the feet kick out. There you go. Right there. Would they have known that? Would they have known that? And is that considered a tripod with 4 feet? Is that considered a tripod? When most vloggers and streamers use the DJI gimbal, which we do too, also, but understand, you want to get petty down on Fremont Street, remember, orange, apple, monopod, tripod. Selfie stick that you can consider an actual monopod or tripod, but it's got 4 feet, so it doesn't fall under the tripod ordinance rule down there. So understand what an apple is and what an orange is. I don't think they give those Fremont Security. I know they got a tough job. I'm not busting their balls. I know they got a tough job. They have to deal with a lot every day with mental issued people down there, with a lot of issues down there on Fremont Street to keep it safe for everybody to be there. And I'm not busting their balls. I'm just trying to give them a training video of, you know, I don't think they go to agility testing for the hiring practices to know the difference between monopod and a tripod. It seems petty, but it is petty. Petty stuff leads to bigger things, you know? That's how it always goes. I go down there, like I say, I'm respectful. Here's the conversation that I have had with the nightly general manager, Javelin, right here. Here's the I saw you in the cart earlier. Yeah, by the federal building. That was me on the bike.
Yeah, I know that. I know who you are, man.
Yeah.
Making sure you safe out here.
Yeah, I'm out here. Yeah, I'm safe. You know, I'll be out here. All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I keep it cordial out there. I keep it cool.
I know you do, man.
I'm not the guy that the guys that stays to the top stays.
I know you cool, man. That's what I'm not worried about.
I do other things for the community besides this, you know?
Absolutely. Well, I play college. Where at? Oregon.
You got a card or anything?
I do, yes.
He bumped into me. He told me he knew who we were. And, you know, he respected what I do, and he had no issues with us. And I thought that was an honor. I thought that was a thing that the nightly general manager actually recognized me and maybe watched some of my videos. I don't know. But when we go down there, We don't go down there looking for clickbait. We don't go down there recording security and the cops around the area unless there's something going on. It's the only time we do. Medical stuff, I really don't film because of the HIPAA laws. So when I'm down there, or my crew's down there, when I'm down there on Fremont or out on the strip, there's at least 3 to 4 of us. I got 2 people flanking me that aren't in high visibility, recording in case I get attacked or something, I get approached or something like that. And they got hidden cameras. I actually got battery packs with hidden cameras in them. You can buy them online at Amazon. I have those. So I'm not looking to stir trouble. I'm not looking to cause trouble. But you know, I advertise who I am. I'm media. Plain and simple. I fall under different categories and different rules. I respect that. Concluding this video, after this video, we will be handing out sandwiches, water, Narcan, and snacks. If you feel like you want to donate, the Cash App's in the description. Otherwise, like I said, the petty media that doesn't give you guys a bad name, don't really expose what's really going on down there and stuff like that. You know, I just go down there when I'm on Fremont or out on the strip. I mind my own business. I don't cause trouble because I follow under different rules and guidelines. I could be held accountable for my actions, and my company could be sued. So, God bless the security guards down there that have a tough job to do down there on security, down there on Fremont. This wasn't to shame them or anything like that, but to congratulate them guys down there on Fremont that have to go through a lot down there to keep our city safe and deal with mental illness and all that stuff down there. But you know who's who. You know, I thank everybody. This wasn't to knock security down there. Javian, the nightly general manager, he's doing an awesome job down there with his security team. The incident that happened to me happened again on Saturday at the protest, where I was on a stairwell by myself, minding my own business, and security approached me and said I had to fold it up my feet on my monopod, not a tripod, when there was nobody in front of me, wasn't obstructing anybody's path or anything like that. I have the body cam footage. I will also be uploading that. So be respectful to security down there on Fremont, because they got a hard job to do. This is Community Watchdog Media. I am out of here. Like I said, we're about to do a live stream handing out sandwiches, snacks, Narcan, and water here at the park. Thank you for watching. You can contact me through my email if you want to donate to the unhoused. My Cash App's in the description also. Thank you guys.